Another week in Pueto Lindo has passed and I'm not really closer to San Blas yet, but I've taken Karl for a little trip just around the corner to Isla Grande. I went with a friend and we just went for a little day trip. We just wanted to check out the island, and there's apparently some surf, so we wanted to check what it's like and maybe get a board. But in the end they didn't have any boards and it looked pretty tricky to get into the water, and so we just sat at a restaurant and had a beer and had a beautiful view from the restaurant. Yeah, and just went for a swim and for some food and headed back to Pueto Lindo. Lots of cruisers catch fish, and if they catch a lot, then sometimes there's a barbecue on some island. So a friend of mine had caught a lot of fish, a pretty big one and a couple of small ones. So he invited a couple of people to come and have a barbecue on Isla Mami. So, you know, we went from boat to boat, collected all the people, and went to the island. We had a little gas stove with us and prepared all the fish, and everyone brought like some side dishes, some salads or some drinks or whatever. And it ended up to be a beautiful day on the beach, and there's some really nice people. And it seems to be the typical life of a cruiser. It's a lot of fun. Last night it was the first time that I actually had people over for dinner, being at anchor. I mean, I've had lots of people over in Shelter Bay or in the marina or up on the Hard, but it was actually the first time having a floating dinner on Karl, and there was 6 people in total, so it was kind of crowded in the cockpit, but it was really nice. And Mathieu helped me to prepare the dinner, and it was actually the first bread that was cooked on Karl, and it was really, really tasty. One day I went to Pueto Lindo with a couple of friends and we wanted to have some grilled chicken. Well, and down here actually nearly every night there's a big thunderstorm and some lightnings. So this is what happened this night as well. And we got caught in a lot of rain. All of a sudden all the electricity went out, and the only time you could actually see something was when the big lightnings were lightening up the sky. But in the end we were lucky, we got our chicken and we made it back to our boat. Maybe not quite as dry as we would have liked to, but we got home safely in the end. Well, so it's been quite some time in Pueto Lindo now, and I guess I got to get going, and so I have to, you know, get all my courage together and lift up the anchor by myself and go for the first solo trip since quite some time. And I'm excited about it, and I hope everything is gonna go well. But more about that next week.